Okay, here's a helpful trick that's going to come into play when you're working with fairly large data tables in Excel. So here's one. It looks like some sales data here where I have the order and the country and my salesperson and how much they sold. Now I'm just scrolling down with my mouse on my right with my mouse here. I could do it the same over here with my scroll button or slider here, but as you can see I have a lot of data. Okay, so with only a few columns I can probably keep it straight, but I might forget what one of these column headings are. So when you're working with large tables like this, it's nice to use what's called the freeze command. You'll find it on the View tab, Freeze Panes. So if I wanted to say leave this top row of data in place, yet scroll the rest of the data, I click on this upper left cell. The way the freeze works is wherever your upper left point of the cell that you click, like right there, I think of it as like an anchor point. So if I click on this and hit freeze pane, now watch this. I'm still scrolling, but notice how that top row isn't going anywhere. That way I can see order amount and this sort of thing. So that's a pretty handy tool. Now let me show you a very similar tool. It's also freeze, okay, but it's in a different scenario. Not only do I have a lot of rows, but I have more columns too than I can see. So it kind of goes off my page. So what I want to do here, maybe what is most important to me is this order ID. So I want to know what the order ID is. Maybe I want to know what the date is too. Okay, so I click a cell, picture again the upper left corner of the cell. I click, freeze panes. Now what happens? See how I'm scrolling down, but watch this when I scroll to the right. Notice how my order ID and order date stays the same. If I want, I can unfreeze panes, and maybe I decide it's actually just the order ID that's important. I click on here, upper left becomes the anchor point, freeze panes, and now as I scroll over to the right, see it's only the order ID that stays put. Again, these are pretty handy tools for viewing large tables. Well, I hope you enjoyed this simple Excel tip. It's not elaborate, it's pretty easy to learn, but tips like this can certainly make your life easier. And I want to let you know too, if you're interested in coupling your Excel knowledge with fundamental business skills, I want to tell you about one of my newest Udemy classes titled The Basic of Business Accounting. Udemy provides a fantastic online learning platform, The Basics of Business Accounting. This class, very low cost, that starts at ground zero and teaches you everything you need to know to a certain level about business accounting. I cover all the fundamental concepts like assets and equity and liabilities and the main financial statements. I teach you how to read and interpret those financial statements, and I get into a little bit more advanced topics like deferred revenue and accrual accounting and things like this that you'll learn along the way. So if you want to advance your career, I couldn't imagine a better combination than Excel and accounting. Click the link below. I'm offering the class through this YouTube video for only $9.99. You'll gain lifetime access to over 2 hours of video-based instruction, plus templates, plus extra, and you can always send me an email too and let me know if you have any questions. I'll support you through your learning process. Lifetime access to over 2 hours of video, and it's chock full of information, everything you need to know to get started. Keep learning Excel, learn business skills, combine them. It'll advance your career. It'll do wonders for you. Thanks for taking a look at this Excel tip, and keep your eyes open for more to come.